When you start talking about the provisions that not only of the additional spending that it would put in place for Ukraine and the ability for Mayorkas to make declarations about what is or is not an emergency, conversations that we have had over the last several weeks concern me dramatically, and that is what it would put in statute to allow this continued invasion of our country, that the border control CBP would not even be able to virtually address the invasion unless you exceeded 5,000 illegals a day entering into our country, and then it would be take some additional action to try and curb this invasion. We're talking about an additional 2 million people a year immediately would be authorized to come into our country illegally. And when President Trump regains his authority in the White House, statutorily, he would be prohibited from securing the very border that he had already secured back in 2019. We have seen the leadership in the Senate make their deals with the Democrats and compromising principle. There is a difference on compromising on policy, but they compromise on principle. Look, we know that they have taken input and included the Chinese Communist Party in some of their negotiations before. My question is, what did they do? Invite the cartel to the Senate while they were trying to negotiate this? And why is it that the lieutenants, why is it that the rest of the leadership team, whether that's Daines, Barrasso, Thune, Cornyn, why is it that they weren't able to help craft something that was actually in America's best interest instead of the cartel and Mexico's best interest? That's where the question should be. I'm just glad to hear that finally over in the House, people are finally starting to discover the steel in their backbone to say, you know something, this is not in our country's best interest, and we're not even going to take it up. When they say that we haven't addressed immigration or border security, Steve, you know, last year we sent House Bill 2 over there. We presented legislation and they refused to even consider it.
Only a fool or a radical left Democrat would vote for this horrendous border bill, which only gives shutdown authority after 5,000 encounters a day, when we already have the right to close the border now, which must be done. This bill is a great gift to the Democrats and a death wish for the Republican Party. It takes the horrible job the Democrats have done on immigration and the border, absolves them, and puts it all squarely on the shoulders of Republicans. Don't be stupid. We need a separate border and immigration bill. It should not be tied to foreign aid in any way, shape, or form. The Democrats broke immigration and our border. They should fix it. Make America great again.